MasterCard gift cards. So right here, John at USAA. Also, some of you probably saw on the email or on the Facebook page that one of our partners, Vision Service Plan, VSP, they got me 100 gift certificates for free eye exam and glasses. So some of you have already signed up. So the list, for those of you that are on Facebook, I did put your name on the list. So if anyone's interested in those certificates, please make sure to sign up. I'm at the registration desk. I only have 100 of them. I was surprised they gave me 100 of them, which was very gracious. Also, too, this afternoon, Lisa Daniels from Unsung Heroes will be here doing interviews with African-American women that have served in the military. So if you're an African-American woman and you served in the military and you're interested in being an interview, please find me and we'll get you connected with Lisa. And who's going to the Sweat Lodge tonight? Oh, but so some of you are like, what is the Sweat Lodge? Come on, Paige. So Paige has been gracious enough to provide an additional service for all of you ladies, a sweat lodge. It's about 20 minutes away, but she's going to explain what a sweat lodge is because some of you might not know. So if you are interested, she's going to give you some more info.
I'm not going to. Hi, I'm Paige. I'm a Navy veteran. And I don't have a lot to say about what a sweat lodge is. It's an ancient ceremony. It's a purification ceremony. It's happening about 20, 30 minutes away from here in downtown Sacramento. And I'm going to be pouring the lodge. And it's an unusual opportunity to have so many women veterans in town. It just kind of grew up organically out of a phone call about a week ago. But one thing that it dawned on me was there's a number of people talking about trauma, and I'll just share very briefly about my experience in following these ways of the Red Road and doing sweat lodges, is that I have childhood trauma and I have trauma in my adult life, and through sweat lodge and the ceremonies that I practice, I've actually been able to heal intergenerational trauma. I've actually healed trauma that preceded my generation into my mother and her mother and on backwards. So there's a lot of things that can happen there for you, and I just want to do one more time. If you don't mind, if you're coming tonight, can you just raise your hand? What is it? Okay, I'm sorry. It's at 1723 V Street, Sacramento. And you can arrive at the house between 6:30 and 8, but no later than 8 p.m. Don't worry about all that.
It may be helpful for many folks here that have never been to a sweat and don't understand it to take briefly what they need to bring, because
so you also need to, we'll have a few extra items on hand, but ideally you have a towel and a cotton. You want to dress modestly and you're going to change clothes. We're going to sweat. A long skirt that goes below your knees, or a dress, or a cotton t-shirt. That cotton's the best thing to wear in there. And I don't even know how to begin to explain what's going to happen there, but we're going to sing and we're going to pray, and there's no denominational thing here. And you speak in your own language. Some of us, this is a traditional Lakota lodge. I'm an adopted Lakota, and I do a lot of other things besides just sweat lodge. But
Those come to you if they have any questions.
yes.
Arrive by 6:30.
You can be at the house as early as 6:30, but please try to arrive no later than 8 p.m. because I want to give out protocols to everybody, and it looks like due to the numbers, I'm probably going to run 2 lodges. I mean, yeah.
Right. Thank you. All right. So we got the sweat lodge. For those of you who want to hang around here, we have happy hour from 5 to 7, and mix and mingle with the exhibitors again there. So for tomorrow, for those of you that want to warrior yoga in the morning, our town hall breakfast. So I know today we started a little bit late. We're supposed to start at 8. So if everybody can just try to be here and be respectful of what we have going on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we're going to be outside at 8:30, so the sun will be shining. So if you need your sunglasses, a little sweater. And we are, during breakfast, we're going to have the first ever Women Veterans Town Hall, because there's a lot of us here. So be ready with your I don't want to say issues. It's not a time to rant. Okay, this is time to make change. And all of us that are going to be out there are going to make the change. And then we're also going to announce the California Women Veterans Leadership Council, and you'll be introduced to those on the council. Also, Lindsay Sin from Calvet will be speaking during that time as well during the breakfast. So again, if you want to be part of the change, you got to be there at breakfast. I'm telling you. Also, too, the chapel will be open in the morning. So again, if it's something you need to 7, I think it's like 7 to 9 is the chapel in the morning. Then after that, we're going to come back in here, and we are going to assemble the bags for women veterans that are in nursing homes and assisted living. Earlier this year, we did a huge collection drive where we collected items for women veterans. So we have all those bags of stuff, so we need to go and assemble them. We're going to have a station where we have thank you cards, and you can write thank you cards. And then in May, we're going to hand deliver these to the women veterans in nursing homes and assisted living. And one of the reasons that I did this is I'm talking, I don't want to say I talk to people, I listen to people, and I can't know everything about women veterans, but I learned so much. I mean, there's so much I've learned in the last year. My vocabulary has expanded. I never knew the word modality, and it's just you're learning all these things. But one of the things too is I learned, a lot of at the nursing homes or the different hospitals, the veterans get visited by, but who do they forget about? The women. Or the organizations come to visit the veterans, but they bring men's items. So what's a woman going to do with the size 12 slipper? So that's why we collected these items, so these women can get some really nice items that we'll have. So one last thing. Some of you, if you've been to other events, you'll see the pin, the Women Proudly Serve dog tag. If you don't have one, we have some available here. So again, I wear this probably everywhere I go. And when I go to the VA or the commissary, I always have my Women Veterans Alliance ball cap so I can be like the rest of the guys. I've got my ball cap. But again, wearing this pin everywhere, because then people say, oh, what is that? And then I kid you not, the next question is, oh, did you serve? No, I'm just wearing the freaking pin. I mean, seriously. Oh, I just picked out the sweater and it's just on here. So for all of you ladies today, and thank you, Elizabeth from Swords to Plowshares, for bringing those up today. So please be considerate, just take one pin. Don't take more than one. So just grab a pin. Yep, they're at the registration desk, and grab your pin, and please proudly wear your pin. So all of you ladies, this is our last time convening all together until tomorrow morning. So you've got your sessions. Feel free to enjoy the day, network. The Sacramento weather, it's like, I think 80s today. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. So thank you, everybody. Have a good day.